my goodness. You finally came back. Yeah, it's me. Your teddy bear. I'm the one talking. Well, to be honest, I don't know how I learned to talk. I guess it was because I used to spend so much time with you. And how close we were. I eventually picked up your language. I mean, you talk to me so often. Wow, you've changed so much. It actually took me a while to recognize you. But I quickly became certain it was, in fact, you. So, how have things been? Wow, that's... Yeah, I guess you could say that. Huh. Even the way you talk changed. Not by much, but still. Of course I remember how you used to talk. Well... I still remember everything. All the way back from the very day we met. Your parents gave me to you on your 7-year-old birthday. I still remember coming out of that box, and the first thing to greet me was that big, warm hug you gave me, and how incredibly happy you seemed. And you looked at me as if you found treasure. Ever since then, you pretty much never left me. Other than when you had to go to school, of course. You would cuddle with me every night when you went to sleep. You would read stories to me, talk to me about your day, watch TV and movies together. Oh, and of course, we would play games. All sorts of fun games. There was no limit to your creativity. Sometimes you would bring your friends here, or you would bring me to your friends' place, and we would all have fun together. Or you would just hug me and not do anything else, and we would just stay like that for a while, within each other's embrace. I loved it most when you did that. You felt so warm and comfortable. You felt the same? Aw, that's good. That's good. You also took me wherever you went, because you didn't want me to be lonely. I really enjoyed going to different places with you. I still remember this one evening. You accidentally left me at the park. You know, the one that's 2 blocks down from here. I laid there on the ground, just wondering where you went and when you were going to come back. Then it went dark and I was starting to think that you had abandoned me. But shortly afterwards, I heard footsteps coming this way. And then I heard your father say, "Found it!" And he picked me up from the ground. You then hugged me tightly in your arms, and you cried, while your parents were comforting you, and told you to take better care of your belongings. You cried nonstop for a good 10 minutes, and that night, you held me more tightly than usual. No need to apologize for that. After all, I'm glad that I was so important to you. You treated me like your greatest friend, and I saw you as my greatest friend as well. Life with you was endlessly fun and pleasant, and I'm very happy that I was given to a lovely person like you. To this very day, the memories of us spending time with each other fills my heart with happiness and warmth. And as time passed on, you grew up. You learned and experienced many things. Life became more free for you because you learned how to take care of yourself and how to do things on your own. I'm proud of that. But at the same time, life also became more restricting and the world became less kind to you. You had more responsibilities, more things to do, such as homework, assignments, tests. Your schedule became more busy. Even your parents would say something like, "You're too old to play with your toys." And as a result of all that, we'd spend less time with each other. And then you graduated high school, left this house, and went to university in another town. Your parents moved somewhere else for their careers too. I was the only one who remained here in this empty house. No, there's no need to apologize for leaving. It's okay. At first, I loathed the fact that you grew up, because you growing up meant that we would drift apart. The times when you were a playful and carefree child who would always spend time with me would be further and further past us. And I could never go back to those days, no matter how much I wanted to. But after some thought, I've come to accept it. You have a life of your own, and growth is inevitable in life. Moreover, growing is a good thing for you, and it means that you're changing for the better. And there's nothing I wish more other than the best for you. It would be wrong and selfish for me to stop you from going through a natural and important process in your life just for my own desires. I know that somewhere you're utilizing your talents, skills, knowledge, and other things that you've learned and acquired to live the life that you want to live. The fruits of your efforts and experiences are ripening. You have grown into someone truly amazing and lovely. So, yeah, I do miss you strongly, and I feel lonely at times. But whenever I think of all those joy-filled memories we've had together, when I think about how much fun we've had, as well as how much you've grown, that you're out there, living life however you want, I can't help but feel joy and comfort inside. You know, it's just like that meme on the internet. Don't cry because it's over. Smile because it happened. Plus, nothing has really ended yet. I mean, we're still great friends, right? Even though it's been extremely long. Oh, speaking of which, I'm extremely glad that you came back, even if it's just for a temporary visit. You haven't forgotten me, nor this house. Yeah, fair point. How could you forget? You know, even though you're no longer the child you were a few years ago, I can tell. There is still a remaining piece that is hidden inside of you. And it will always be with you no matter how old you grow or how much you change. Oh? You want to take me to where you currently live? Forgive me, but no thanks. Don't mistake me. I do miss you, and I miss the times when we were together, but I think I should stay. This house has too many memories for me to leave. It feels better to stay here. Well, wherever you go, always remember to come back. Don't forget that this was once a place that sheltered you, harbored you, and nurtured you. And it'll always be a safe place for you to come back to. This was and still is a home that will welcome you. And of course, no matter where you go or how old you get, one thing will remain constant. You will always be my friend, and I will always be here. Anytime you want, come find me. And we could play, just like old times.